What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I wanted to come to you guys with an update during my spring semester as far as where I stand for school and obtaining my degree. So right now, my gate 1 is completed. What I mean by gate 1 is where you go through a process of obtaining your fingerprinting, your child abuse and neglect clearance, your background check, and that you are completing the requirements for being a teacher and being around children. So right now, I'm in gate 2. When you are in gate 2 at Liberty University, what's required is that you're going to complete gate 2 before you're eligible to register for certain education classes. So education 225, 235, 245. You have got to finish these gates before you try to enroll in those classes. So I'm in gate 2, about to complete that soon, and then I will be taking one of the classes that basically requires you to complete gate 2 before registering. So right now I'm at 51% of my degree. I'm technically considered a senior, but I'm still an undergraduate. So I am going for my Bachelor's of Education in Education, licensure for elementary education. So, looking over my degree completion plan, it seems like I'm doing amazing. Pat on the back to me. So far, because of I started at J. Sergeant Reynolds, bringing in those credits, got me to where I'm at now. If I didn't have those credits, I'd be sitting back pulling out hair, pulling out teeth. So at this point, I brought over 23 credits for free electives, but I really ended up bringing over 70 credits back in fall for 2020. So as of right now, towards my degree completion plan for the education classes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I have 16 education classes to take after these classes end in March, and then I do another education class. So yes, 16 education courses to take. So out of those 16, I have 3 where I have to do a practicum, and then 3 is where I just do supervised student teaching. So it also looks like I definitely don't have to take any electives. So that's a great thing. I'm tired of the elective. So right now I'm taking a Bible course. I'm taking a speech communication class. I'm going to be taking an education class where it's basically on the instructional design of elementary schools and middle school classrooms. And then, of course, like I said, I'm taking gate 2, which is my undergraduate initial licensure course that's going to lead me into going into the next gate. And then I am taking an English class for American literature, and then I'm taking a history class, which is history of Western civilization 2. I am not the best at English, for sure, but I wanted to get it over and done with. I only have one class this semester. This year. I only have one credit hour to take at Liberty during my whole time there, so I'm going to save that one probably almost for last, because it's just a follow-up for a biology class, or a physics class I should say. So I'm going to wait till the end for that. I am doing really well with, the rest of the courses because I've taken all of the English classes that I need to, except for the speech communication, which is coming up in about 3 or 4 weeks. I've taken Survey of American History, Composition and Literature, Composition and Rhetoric, which is also basically English 111 and English 112. University 104 was not needed because I transferred in all of those credits. And then Theology 104, it was not needed either because I transferred in all those credits. So I did end up having to take the Bible survey of Old and New Testaments. So after that, I'm finished with my Christianity and context piece. My social and science piece is completed. My civics and global engagement piece is finished. After I take this American literature class, which should be done in about 3 or 4 weeks, I will be completely finished with my critical thinking piece. The only piece that also needs work other than the major in it, the Bachelor's of Education itself, would be the major foundational courses, which is like biology, college algebra, elementary geometry, elements of earth science, elements of physics lab, which is that 1 credit course that I might just go ahead and take this summer to get out the way. And then, of course, History of Virginia. So after taking so it'd be like 3 classes left in the major foundational courses that are going to just be needed. So that 3 and then those 17 for the elementary education courses would mean I need would need 20 courses. So yep, I am like halfway done with the communication and information literacy, the critical thinking, and the Christianity and context. So really what it boils down to right now is that I am, halfway done. I'm basically done with the math, the science, the history, the English. Those pieces are done. When coming to Liberty, I feel like now what I'm about to have to do is put myself out there as far as student teaching, doing practicums, and completing courses that are going to teach me how to have a classroom, what my classroom should look like, how to, design it. I feel like that's really where I'm headed towards with having to take, teaching reading to diverse learners, teaching writing and language arts to diverse learners, teaching elementary and middle school social science, teaching elementary and middle school mathematics, teaching middle school teaching elementary and middle school science, and then behavioral and individual differences, foundations of education, elementary school curriculum, diagnostic, measurement and evaluation. So then there's that 3 practicums that are needed for 1, 2, and 3, and they're all external. And then seminar and student teaching, supervised student teaching, and then another supervised student teaching, but that's level 2. So overall, this is pretty good. I am, like I said, basically half of the way there. I'm ready to finish this journey up. And I can say that I have 102 credits applied, and I need 120 credits required. So definitely looking forward to getting this over and done with. I feel like I'm pushing myself to do like 3 classes in 1 term. So basically what I'm saying is I am pushing myself to take like 3 classes for 8 weeks, and then the other 8 weeks I'm doing the total opposite, just doing 2. And, you know, like trying to keep track of when I can take them is also helping me to, you know like, okay, there's 3 semesters a year, fall, spring, and summer. So this spring right now I'm taking 3 classes for this 8 weeks, and then starting in March for my next 8 weeks I am taking just 2 classes, the speech communication and the education course. This summer I'm pushing myself to do government 200. Actually, no, I'm pushing myself to do elements of earth science, another education class called instructional, or actually behavioral and individual differences. It's crazy because I forget what I'm enrolled in or what I'm trying to take. Okay, here we go. So yes, for the summer, I'm trying to take education 350, behavioral and individual differences. I am trying to take elements of earth science. So I know that's 2 so far, but I definitely enrolled in 4. I just cannot remember the other 2 that I enrolled in. So yeah, but you know, they say like the higher the number of the course, so like for example, education, EDUC, like 201, that's easy. But as you go higher, like 3, 4, it gets harder. So I'm definitely looking forward to finishing up my degree by the end of next year, and I'm definitely going to give an update this summer on, you know, like what my progress level is at the moment, what classes I'm taking next, and you know, just like giving you guys an update if I am able to achieve my graduation date any earlier than May of 2023.